It's all about humanity.
It's this girl named, I guess she pronounced it Corinne. It's Korin. I think she's Serbian. She's stunningly beautiful. And she has this TikTok page and this Instagram page that I follow. Like, I think she's really interesting because she's really, really, really beautiful. She's an ex-model who became a makeup artist. And she posts advice. She posts like relationship advice and stuff like how to get over your man and that you should delete your ex from your phone. Like she gives great advice. But she posted this one particular video that has gone viral because as a result, people are saying that she's super high maintenance. This is dividing both men and I would say men and women, but for the most part, women are like, you go girl. And men are like, I would never date you. This is the video. And here's what she says.
A walk is a possible date option and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks.
Wait, you cut off the beginning of it. So the important thing is she says, I will not accept a coffee date. I will not accept a walk. Like if we're going on a date, don't take me for a walk and don't take me for coffee.
Okay, because she can walk and she can make her own coffee.
Get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay? So dinner it is.
So what she's saying, in case you didn't understand her or we cut it off or whatever, is that on a first date, no coffee, she's not going for a walk, not going out for drinks. You're taking her to dinner.
You got to spend
First
money
dates,
on her.
Yeah, you got to spend money. And also, if you want to go out with her, you should want to spend time with her. Her idea is like, I got a coffee machine at home. I can make my own coffee. And don't take me for a walk. I'm not a dog. So it's dividing the internet. So I was wondering, what side do you err on? Do you think this makes her high maintenance? What do you think?
Oh, 100%. I mean, you always hear girls say, no, if you don't want to take me out to dinner and spend a lot of money, let's do a little dinner in the park. Let's go for a walk. Let's, come up with something different. Dinner is too elementary, I think. Anybody can do that. Come up with a different type of date. But she's saying that she doesn't want to do that.
Right. For a first date, she wants to be taken out for dinner because she thinks that there's more information there about you. The place you choose to take her, the type of food, your table manners, how you treat the waiter, what you order, your conversation. I mean, she can really get to know you better over dinner than over coffee. Coffee does make you look cheap. I think coffee makes you look cheap. And if you just want to go for a walk, I've never been on a date with somebody like a first date with like, let's just go for a walk. Like that's a non-starter for me also. It's like, if you want to go on a date with me, like take me on a date. If you want to be friends and go for a walk, why walk? Let's go for a run. Let's get some exercise in. Like, don't waste my time.
No, let's go out for coffee so I can run if I don't like you. And I only spent $10 on the date. So let's do it that way. And I think what you should do is tell the guy on the phone, don't take me out for dinner. Come up with something different. Surprise me.
I don't need some guy hiring a balloon or doing something creative.
Not? No, I don't want that. In 10 years, when you're married to the guy, you're going to go out to dinner. It's going to be boring. Your life is going to be boring.
I don't want a first date where I'm like, where he rents a Ferrari and takes me for a drive and we have like a champagne on a ship somewhere. I don't want to do that on a first. That's a lot of pressure for a first date.
Anybody can take you to dinner. Nobody can take you in a Ferrari to a beach.
But I don't want all that. I want dinner. I want you to take me. I agree with her. I think she's right. Because what you just said, the idea of just going for coffee, it's only $10. Like, that's how important I am to you, that our first date, you only want to spend $10 on me?
I don't know you. We're going to go out and I'm going to make sure that you don't stink. You don't smell funny.
But you're not going to get to know me if all you do is ask me out for coffee. Like, that just shows me that you don't want to invest in getting to know me and that you're super cheap. Like, that does not, I'm with her. I don't think she's being high maintenance. I think it's a real test. She's not saying, and she didn't even say, buy me dinner. She just said, take me out for dinner. Maybe, you can split the check if it's a problem.
Yeah, no, she ain't paying for dinner. Did you see her? She's never paid for a dinner her whole life.
Right.
when she goes out with somebody. You think that girl has bought a drink at a bar?
No.
No,
And
no,
she
no.
no, and she has this one video where she's on a private plane, but
No, girls like you pay for dinner and drinks. Girls
That's
like
true.
her pay for nothing. Girls
Right.
like her get to go to Barbados with her 15 friends on a private jet and stay in a mansion.
right. So girls like her don't have to settle for coffee on a first date. They want to date a billionaire or somebody that's gonna
Mhm.
impress them on a first date. I don't need all that. See, my whole thing is, I mean, I saw like some of the comments. Some women were saying, I don't want to go to dinner with him because if I don't like him, then I'm stuck. I'm stuck all through dinner.
Exactly. That's
But
why
then why did
coffee's quick.
But then why did you go out with him to begin with? Like somebody that you don't want to sit and have a meal with is not somebody you should be on a date with.
No, I think you should, if you're dating, you can date as many people as you want to find that right person. You don't have to go to dinner with every single one of them.
I don't know. I think you do. I think it makes a bad first impression to just go for coffee.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the meat place. I'm going to get us dinner. I'm going to take us to the beach, and then we're going to sit there and eat the meat place food on the beach.
Okay, but see, that's romantic. That's dinner, at least. That's a nice date. Like that would be a good first date. I ka-ching. You know what I mean? Like if a guy I liked did that for me on a first date,
Mhm.
that's even more romantic because someone has gone out of their way and they've thought outside the restaurant.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying is do something different other than sitting in a restaurant. I think sitting in a restaurant is elementary. It's boring. Anybody can do it. If you're going to date a guy like that, that's the kind of guy you're going to end up with. That's the type of guy in 2 years going to be driving around going, I don't know, where do you want to eat? You're going to have that guy. I don't know.
Right.
What do you feel like? I don't know. No, that's the rest of your life. Get the guy with the Ferrari and the beach and the meat place. Get that guy because it's not going to be boring.
But the problem is that people were saying that she's high maintenance.
She's very high maintenance.
Why? Because she's pretty?
And the way
That's not
she
her
was
fault.
talking.
No, but that's not her fault that she's pretty. I mean, that's the thing. It's a bias against her. People look at her and think you made the assumption that she probably has. I mean, okay, there is a TikTok of her on a private plane, but in general, like the assumption is made that because you're that beautiful, that people must just throw things at you all day long. But that's not necessarily the truth.
No, she's the type of girl you say, would you like Italian tonight? And you fly her to Rome for dinner. And then you go to Bora Bora and you take her and her 3 friends for a week and
Right.
they stay in a mansion.
Okay, so she's not high maintenance. Men treat her well because she looks like that.
She's high maintenance. Look at her lips. She's got fillers in her lips. She's got way too much work. She's a pain in the ass. This is why you run.
Okay, so Chewy says, take that woman to a Mexican rodeo event. That's interesting. David says, exactly. Coffee, then to dinner if you hit it off. But being trapped at dinner is a nightmare. That's true.
Yep.
Lion King Kitty said, yeah, I believe she said, buy me dinner. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does seem a little entitled. That's for sure. She does seem a little bit entitled there.
Hey, Cooper, would you like to go out tonight?
Sure.
Okay, meet me at the library.
Oh, okay. That's provocative.
Yeah, we can look at slides and stuff. And but yeah, we'll just meet there. We'll drive separate cars and meet me there. And wear like a yellow hat so I know it's you.
Yeah, I'm taking you to the library. That's where we're going.
My first date with my boyfriend, who I've been with for all these years, he took me out for sushi, and we went to like a really nice sushi restaurant. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I don't even know how much food was in front of us, whether we even ate. We were so involved in conversation and flirty and everything that it was like, I think we eventually ate the food, but it was like so great to be with him that when we got done with dinner, then we went for a walk in Tompkins Square Park, and we just sat in the park until they closed the park and kicked us out.
Mm-hmm.
So it did start with dinner. And what's funny
But
is
it was the right guy. If it was some other
Yeah.
guy, it would have been a nightmare.
Right. I guess that's true. No, but I would have eaten my sushi and said, thank you. I'm going to go now. Thanks for dinner.
Mhm.
Nice to meet you. I think I have a cousin for you.
I need to go to the bathroom, and then you run.
And ghost him right there.
Block his number.